Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related. I am not looking as put together today as I usually am, but I've had a long week. Honestly, I just really didn't feel like putting on makeup today. Today's video is going to be my April favorites and one fail, so we are gonna get into it. I have a couple of different products here ranging from cameras to makeup to just like home things. So we have a couple of things to go through, and if you guys like this type of video, be sure to like and subscribe if you aren't already, and let's just hop into it. So I have a few different favorites here and one fail. We are gonna do the fail first, and the fail is unfortunately this Beis East to West tote bag, because I've only had it for about a month and several of the pockets the seams have come undone and it's basically become like a bottomless pit. And like I said, I've really only been using it consistently for about a month, and I'm really disappointed with the quality of this, especially for how expensive this bag is. I believe it retails for like $150, which is very disappointing. So the bag in concept seems like my perfect work bag. It has lots of pockets, it has a laptop sleeve, it has like a trolley pass-through if I want it. It also has like a key leash and just lots of pockets in general, and water bottle pockets. So in my head, I thought this would be the end all be all, but I've noticed with Beis, especially lately, the quality has just gone so significantly downhill, which makes me quite upset because I have spent a lot of money on Beis, of my own personal money on Beis, and for me to only use it for about a month before it becomes like a bottomless pit is crazy. So I have a lot from Beis that I do like, and I thought I would really like this bag as well, but I just don't, and I can't recommend Beis as a brand anymore because this has happened to several of the things that I own from Beis, and the quality is not there. The main issue is this zipper pocket in the back here. This entire seam has come completely, I don't know if I can show this in a good way. This side seam has completely come undone, so anything that I put in this pocket, it like goes into the bottom pit of the bag. And I was cleaning this out so I could show you guys this, but I had a pack of gum in that pocket, and it went all the way to the bottom, like in between the inside material and the outside material, and all of the gum had gotten like crushed and smushy, and just I am not happy with the quality, and so I cannot recommend. Definitely a fail. And this is again a me problem, but my work laptop did not fit in the laptop pocket, and I know it's because my laptop is quite large, but I don't know, I was really disappointed, and I wanted to mention that so that Beis can either get their act together or you don't spend your well-earned money on Beis like I have. Probably will not buy from Beis ever again. With the fail out of the way, let's get into some favorites. Let's do makeup favorites because I have a few that I've really been liking. The first is the Say Super Glowy Gel. This one is specifically in the shade Sun Glow, and I've had another mini of the of the Say Super Glowy Gel before, and I just really like it. This shade is definitely darker, more bronzer than the shade I had before, but it sinks in really, really easily. When I apply this all over my face, and I kind of just let it sink in and act as a skin tint. And even though it adds like a little bit of bronziness, it doesn't add that much of a glow, which for me and my oily skin, I really like. Plus the texture of it is a super lightweight gel, and I don't find myself feeling super oily throughout the day. And when you fully blend it in, you can barely even tell that it's there, but it just kind of evens out the skin and makes your skin look a little bit more bronzed. So I've really been liking this, especially on my no makeup days. I'll just wear this without even foundation on top of it, and I will feel put together, more evened out, and a little bit glowy as well. So really been liking this. I know I have a lot of glowy primers in my collection, but this by far has been one of my favorites and has been consistently one of my favorites. Even when I finished up the first one, I had always said that I would repurchase again and would repurchase the full size if I ever needed to. Once I finish this one, I do have other glowy primers to work through. So again, not gonna buy the full size right now, but it's a really good product. I thoroughly enjoy this, especially if you have oily skin but still want a little bit of a glow. An old product that I have just been loving lately is the Benetint. I seriously think that this is just the prettiest shade. I put a little bit on my cheeks today just like for funsies, but the texture of this is super watery and it goes on really easily, but it still gives you enough time to dry down. Like there's dry down time, so you have a decent amount of time to get a brush and like blend it out and not have it look patchy. The tone of this is really pretty. Again, I've really been liking this for my no makeup days, and I like this as a lip tint as well. Just a overall really versatile product. Really like this, and it is old like I said, but definitely one of the best products I've used this month. I feel like I've used a decent amount of this already, so really like this. Big fan, and not a new product, but definitely worth it. And the last item that I've been loving makeup wise has been the Summer Fridays. What is this? This is the Dream Lip Oil. This one is in the shade Rosewood Nights, and the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balms is still my all-time favorite formula. Don't get me wrong, but I do really like these. I picked this up during the Sephora sale and I've been using it almost not every day, but very often in the past month, and I just love the texture of it. I love the tint of it. It's really lightweight, it's really nourishing as well, and I feel like Summer Fridays always kills it with their lip balms and lip products. Really like it, really like the tint of it. It's not overly tinted, and I feel like I can get away with just wearing this on its own, no makeup on top. The next thing, I'm gonna try and show you without spilling everything that's in here, but I made this little, oops, okay, I'm just gonna take all the stuff out. I crocheted this little flower tray, I guess I would say. It kind of looks like an egg, I'm not gonna lie. If you turn it around, definitely giving egg vibes, but it's just a little trinket tray for my jewelry. I do have like a jewelry box that I use, but I keep all of the jewels that I wear consistently just like on top, and I wanted a little tray to put them in. So I made this one. The pattern was super easy. I will link it if I can. It's a free pattern, and it's just really cute. I didn't follow the pattern exactly. I kind of messed up and I lost track, so like it's a little bit uneven, but it does its job. It's doing the thing that I need it to do, and it's really cute. So also really been liking crocheting, especially like these little things that I can finish really quickly. I am just starting now on a blanket, and that is going to take me so long to finish. So I wanted something to crochet that was going to be functional, that was also not going to take a super long time to make, and also just have something cute to display my jewelry on. This next thing is such a splurge for me. I went down a rabbit hole of Fujifilm cameras, and this is something that I picked up recently. This is the Fujifilm X-T30 Mark II. I have been looking for a travel, just regular photography camera. So I have the Canon EOS T6i that I've had since like high school. So it's been about 10 years since I got this camera. So it's not my favorite camera, but it's what I use for my sit-down videos. I think the quality is good and it does its job. I also have my Sony ZV-1 that I use as my vlogging camera, and I wanted a camera to take pictures on, especially vacation photos, and I went down like a TikTok rabbit hole looking through all the different digital cameras I could get. I love the Fujifilm built-in film simulations, so I feel like my aesthetic, especially on my like Instagram, has been very film focused. I love the kind of like softer tones, and I have like an actual film camera, like a cheap film camera that I love as well, but I would like the option of having an actual high quality picture while having that film vibe. So this is what I went with. I bought the one that has the 15 to 45 millimeter kit lens on it, and I'm obsessed with this camera. I think it is such a nice camera. It's not super bulky either, so I feel like this would be great for traveling. I do have a lot of travel planned within the next couple of months here. I going like up north for work. I'm going on a cruise with my family as like my family vacation. I am going to Hawaii for over a month, so lots of things planned, and I really just wanted a camera that I could take with me that I could use to take pictures without being too heavy and too bulky. So I really like this. I really love the film simulations that you can add on here. I was using Fuji X Weekly to find film simulations that I could load onto here, and I've gone through a ton of different videos just watching how people are setting theirs up, cool things like that. I'm thinking of getting some little accessories for the shutter button and the shotgun like cover to protect the contacts on here, but just wanted to say this has been my new obsession. I've been completely like in love with this camera, and it is just so pretty, and I'm so excited that I have it. So I wasn't planning on spending this money this month on this camera, but it was on back order, so I put myself on the list for back order because it wasn't supposed to come back into stock until like beginning of June. But then like a week later I got an email saying that it was like getting ready to be delivered. So this was going to be a purchase regardless, but I just wasn't expecting it to be a purchase that specific day. Either way, I'm really happy that I picked this up. I'm super excited to play with this and to take pictures with it. I just love the film aesthetic so much, and I am very excited for high quality pictures using this camera as well. I have an experience favorite that I wanted to mention to you guys. So this, not past week, but the week before, me and my friend actually went to a Taylor Swift candlelight concert. I will insert some clips of this concert. But it was truly one of the best experiences. The one that we went to, it was a 4-person little orchestra band. There was like 2 violins, a viola, and a cello, and it really just transforms Taylor Swift's music. I'm such a big Swiftie. You guys know that I'm a huge Swiftie, and it was just such a wonderful way to spend a night. I feel like it would be a really great date night as well if you have any near you that have artists that are favorites for the both of you. But I mean, either way, I went with my friend, and it was an amazing time, and it really transforms the songs. Like I said, they played Snow on the Beach, which I'm not the biggest fan of from Midnight's, but the orchestral version made me think of Snow on the Beach in a whole new way. So I highly recommend it. It wasn't super expensive. I think the tickets were only like $30, and it was just such a fun vibe. Everyone in the audience was a huge Swiftie, that we were all kind of like dancing and vibing to it. So really enjoyed that. The night that we went ended up being like the night before the Tortured Poets Department came out. So me and my friend went to this candlelight concert, heard all of these like instrumental versions of her songs, and then stayed up and listened to Tortured Poets Department that morning. I highly recommend the experience. It was such a fun time. It was beautiful as well. I had chills pretty much the entire time. Like I got little goosies from the music and just being immersed in that. Speaking of Tortured Poets Department, okay? The album came out. I stayed up until midnight listening to the drop, which was about an hour long, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I knew she was gonna do something at 2 a.m., but I could not get myself to stay up that late. I fell asleep. So I woke up the next morning at like 6 a.m., saw that it was a double album drop, immediately started listening before I was getting ready for work. So, Tortured Poets Department. Didn't love it at first listen. I'm not gonna lie. Like the first few times I listened to it, I was feeling hesitant about it. I didn't love the vibes, I didn't love the songs, but out of these songs, out of the album, my favorites are Florida, I Can Do It With a Broken Heart, and I think Clarabow. Just those 3 on repeat in my head all the time. If you guys are Swifties, I would love to know what your favorite songs from the album are, and do you think she's gonna add Tortured Poets Department to her set list for the upcoming leg? I think she is. I believe she will, which is unfortunate because I'm not going to any other leg of the tour, so I'm sad I missed out on that. But great album, really like it. I think I like the second half of the album a lot more. than the first one. I can appreciate both. I just feel like the second one kind of hits me in my feels a little bit harder. Another song favorite, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. I am such a big Sabrina Carpenter fan. I saw her for her Emails I Can't Send tour. I love her. I watched her Coachella performance on the live stream, or like I think just on YouTube. I think I saw some things on YouTube, but her Coachella performance was amazing. The song is such a fun summery song. I made a playlist called like Basking in the Sun, which is just all of the songs in my brain that like feel like it's sunny out, I'm sitting on the beach, and Espresso is on there for sure. It is a banger, a bop. Love Sabrina Carpenter so much. I'm excited for this next era of hers, and she's really been killing it lately since Emails I Can't Send. Honestly, I feel like she took off, deservingly so. Big fan. Also, Good Luck Babe from Chappell Roan, also a banger. Very excited for her new music as well. I am seeing Chappell Roan in June, which I'm very excited about, like in concert, so super excited for that as well. Yeah, I can't wait. Those are all of my favorites and the one fail of the month of April. I feel like this was very chaotic. In my head, this feels chaotic. Hopefully in editing it doesn't feel as chaotic, but I think it will. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so happy with some of these products. I'm so excited about this camera. Like, you guys have no idea. I've been talking about it for months to my friends. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in my next one.